Raptors lost today. It's sad to say, but they didn't pull through. We were down 20. We came back. We were fighting. It was a tough game. Sacramento, they've been playing so great on offense the past two times we versed them, which makes no sense because we were playing decent defense, but we just lost, man. The ending of the game is probably the most aggravating I've ever been. I'm not gonna say it's because she's a woman referee because let's not start that narrative. But how you calling a technical foul when they're getting free throws? They're at the free throw line. I get Kyle Lowry complains, but you don't call a technical foul at that point. You just ignore them. Like that's the first time I've ever seen something like that. The first time I've ever seen someone call a technical foul when their team is shooting free throws with like 3 seconds in the game. How is that happening? No, literally, how is that happening? That shouldn't be happening. And we could have won. The game was like a 1 point game or something like that, a 2 point game. Then Whiteside missed the dunk, but he got lucky, threw it back. Halliburton, who's been so good for them, man. Halliburton has destroyed us both games. Man had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 11 assists. Such a great player. Such a great player. We played this game today without OG and Norman. They were both injured. In this game, I don't think because we were missing them is the reason why we lost. Because this was a great game. Our point guards, like Van Vliet, this was a better game from him. 2 from 5 from three. He didn't shoot as much threes. He got to the free throw line a lot, and he was playing great defense. He didn't shoot 3 for 17, 6 for 14, still not good. But this was actually a good game. Like he wasn't he wasn't he was efficient when he was going to the paint. Baines played a great game. 6 points, 10 rebounds, 23 minutes. He was playable today. But one thing I must say is Kyle Lowry doesn't play consistent through all the quarters, and it's kind of hurting us. 2 for 8 from 3 wasn't good. This wasn't the best game from Lowry, but he's not consistent on all throughout the quarters. And what I'm noticing is he's turning the ball over a lot now. Like it's a difference. I don't know why, but with Kyle Lowry, he seems to be turning the ball over. 4 turnovers today. He had a negative plus minus. The only person that was positive on the starters was Van Vliet. So you could see, even though I don't like plus minus, he had a good plus minus. And for the Raptors, we actually played Matt Thomas today and Watanabe, man. I keep telling you guys that Watanabe is the future, man. I don't want to gas him, but the game he played today was so great. Defense, offense, playmaking, handling the ball. Watanabe was amazing. Watanabe was making clutch shots, clutch layups, clutch defensive stops. He was just amazing. Siakam had a good game too. Siakam almost dropped a 30 piece. And I like that he didn't shoot any threes. He knows that he can't shoot threes. He was he was taking advantage of the smaller defenders when he was on him. And Siakam had a good game. 29 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. But there was a stretch where it was Kyle Lowry, DeAndre Bembry, Stanley Johnson, Fred, and Watanabe. That team in the fourth quarter, they they they're the reason why we're still in the game. They were playing great defense, even though some of those fouls were we were fouling them sometimes. The referees did allow us to come back in the game at a certain point, but after like we cut the lead down to like 8 or something, we were just playing great defense all around. Stanley Johnson was playing good. Everyone was playing good. We were moving the ball. We were getting in transition. And we were getting steals. And Fred VanVleet is a big reason for that. Man's averaging like 2 steals per game. He should be on an all defensive team, honestly. And today we had a lot of people play because Norman Powell and OG weren't playing. So Matt Thomas got extended minutes. He played decent. Made two threes or made a three and he made a three and some free throws. So he was consistent in his play. But this was just a bad game. Not a bad game to lose because we were so close. We were so close, man. But Harrison Barnes, man, this guy was shooting lights out. Harrison Barnes 4 threes. He wasn't missing. He was not missing. They weren't missing from three. The only person that missed was Halliburton. He was 0 for 6 from three. The only three he made was that shot at the end. He came in clutch. Their big men played good. Their bench played amazing. Like they had He only had three people play out that came off the bench: Whiteside, Joseph, and Halliburton. And those three guys combined for like 42 points. And they were playing great. Like, you can't have Rashawn Holmes foul out and then Whiteside comes in, just plays good. They deserve to win this game, to be honest. They all around were playing, had a great game all around. Their defense isn't the best, but their offense was lights out. And they were shooting so well from the three. So well from the three. They couldn't miss from three. And you see the Raptors. The Raptors didn't shoot as bad either, but it's just a tough game. It was a tough game to lose. I like Watanabe and Bembry. I like that tandem. It's a good tandem. I like them together. I like Watanabe. But Boucher didn't play the best game, but that's because they had good big men. I don't know what to say, man. We're 7-11 now. 7-12. Just keep losing. I feel like we're too. It's just such a big difference from last year to this year. Um, I don't know what Masai is gonna do in the free agency. Free agency is gonna be tough because I don't know who we're gonna trade because we obviously have assets, but who are we gonna trade? I guess we could trade Bembry, Matt. Like, we have attachment to everyone. I don't know who we could trade our players for. We still have Malachi Flynn, Paul Watson. They're young. Paul Watson isn't young. He's doesn't have a lot of experience, but we have a lot of bench guys that don't have a lot of experience, but we have an attachment to them because they do certain things for us. Like Paul Watson's a silky shooter. Matt Thomas is like a JJ Redick. Watanabe, Swiss Army knife. Hito Turkoglu. We just have a lot of players, and I don't know what Masai is gonna do. But he got to pick up that BlackBerry. I don't know if he wants us to lose this year or try to make a push for the playoffs because we could do both. No, we can't do both, but we could do either one. And even though this next draft is going to be good, I don't think we need more drafts picks because Fred getting up there in age, Siakam isn't the youngest. So it's like if we're going to tank, we have to be the bottom to get really good players. We can't just get a lottery pick. I don't think we need a lottery pick. And if we get a lottery pick, it has to be a great center, and I haven't heard anything from this draft class. And it's a tough loss, but it's Raptors. This year, we're used to tough losses. If you like the video, and peace.